I genuinely feel nothing towards my own newborn son. Is this okay? This is normal. All he does right now is poop, eat, and cry. You have to remind yourself of what you're looking forward to because let's face it. Aside from being cute, right now he's nothing but hard work. It gets better, I promise. Yeah bro, shit's lame until they hit you with that dada. I was the same with my son until he was about 6 months old and started becoming a proper little person and getting his personality. I just have no interest in babies, haha. He's 8 now and is a total mini-me, and although he drives me up the wall at times, I love him more than I can explain. As others have said though, men can get postpartum depression, so if you're still worried, speak to a doctor even just to put your mind at rest. Good luck. Listen to me. This little baby is your kid, but also a stranger that you have to get to know. And the sleepless nights, oh my god. They're really hard. It's hard not to resent them a little, and I say this as someone who wanted a child so freaking bad and did IVF. I have a complete miracle baby and the bond still took a little bit. It'll happen, friend. Keep holding and rocking and smiling and tickling the baby. Relationships take work hard. Postpartum is treatable if you want it. It is not uncommon to not completely attach yourself to your child. Seek professional assistance if that is something you want fixed. I have 2 sons and a 3rd kid on the way. I felt this exact same way for the 2 of them. Someone explained it something like this. When they're newborn, once you get over the initial excitement, you begin to realize there's nothing to emotionally attach to. They don't smile or coo at you. They don't have a personality. They just eat, sleep and cry. The novelty wears off fast and you're basically left with a new chore. Give it time. It took me months before it finally clicked in for our first one, and as a male, I started crying because I thought I hated our kid. Not because he made me angry, but because I literally felt nothing for him except he was cute now. And again, I thought I was failing as a parent and father. In any case, it'll come with time. I promise. It won't be easy, but it'll come. Good luck, op. Nope, I've been there. I was 21. Everyone was crying and smiling and laughing and oohing and ahhing and shit, and I just didn't feel it. Not that, oh my gosh, it's live at first sight nonsense you see in the movies. I talked to my dad about it because I thought something was wrong with me. He told me, "You're not a machine. There's no love switch on you," or something like that. He was right too. It wasn't immediate. The love definitely came though. I remember I bumped his head on a doorframe and I started hyperventilating because I thought I'd hurt him and realized I was almost in a blind panic. That's when I realized how much I loved him. You'll be fine, man. You're not machine. Is your partner breastfeeding? This can make us guys feel even more useless. I have a 3.5-year-old and a 6-week-old. The 6-week-old is basically a pooping, crying lump that is so reliant on her mother that I am there to burp her. It is painful at times and very unsatisfying. If she cries too much, it's over to mom for feeding. However, with the 3.5-year-old, it is now a lot of fun. You can interact with him and play with him, etc. For dads, I would say it gets a lot better at about 6 months. You can help feed and start to interact a bit. Also, the mom has had the baby for 9 months and you are literally just introduced and expected to bond. Yeah, not that easy. You are not weird. You are not a bad father. One day you will look at the crotch goblin and say, wow. I had the same experience. I was more concerned about my wife than happy to see my newborn child. While I did take care of him and stuff like you are supposed to, the connection wasn't there. As he got older and we spent better time together. Meaning when he could wipe his own ass. We bonded more. He is 7 now and we have a good relationship. Not great, but I don't view taking care of him as a job anymore, and I look forward to seeing him when him or I are away from each other for a period of time. I didn't feel anything towards my son for months. And then the feeling grew stronger. He's 4 now and the feeling is stronger than it's been before. Sometimes you need to get to know them. No shame in that. Keep your kid alive for now. For months and years to come he might not mean much to you. But there's a person in there that will probably connect with you. It's incredible. Be patient. Wait for the person to show up and embrace them when they do. Perfectly normal. As soon as he can throw a baseball, you'll feel something. Or if he says, Daddy, before he says, Mommy. How's your relationship with your family and friends? Do you feel love towards them? Or not really? Are you depressed? Also, good question for our Ask Men. I would say give it some more time to see how you feel. Personally, I would say if this persists, share it with your life partner and good luck, dude. Seems like you have already got the answers you were looking for. But just to add, the idea of loving your kid, whether you're the mom or dad, from the moment they are out of the womb, is a construct. It's usually not real. My wife and I both did not love our kid the moment she was born. She was a stranger in our lives that we had to get to know. After a few months I really liked her. By the time she was a year old I loved her. Now at 2 she is my everything. As you get to know them you fall in love. As for your breakdown, dude, shit's rough. You spend 36 hours awake while your wife is in labor. Then they say, bye. And by the way, don't let that kid die or you'll go to jail, and you spend another 48 hours not sleeping. I legit broke down after day 3. I called the nurse crying lol. Everything gets better. Your world has changed. Sleep will not be the same, but your stress will reduce once you realize they are hard to kill. Then love starts to set in as months go by. You could get with a therapist to talk about how you feel, and you definitely should, but I think a lot of men don't really bond with their babies until they're a little older and do more than sleep. You are welcome. Thank you for your post. Normal is always different for different people. I struggled as you were when our child was born, but unfortunately at that time this wasn't available. I am glad I could help. Absolutely. It's called postpartum depression and it happens in men too. It's completely normal. See a therapist please, you'll feel better. Reasonably normal. It's normal, but note how you feel. My wife didn't feel anything for either of our kids for the first couple days. It's probably due to the fact that after birth you're drained of a bunch of chemicals that were flowing through you while pregnant.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.